That's right. Fuck feminism. I've said it once and I'll say it again. And if anyone's got a problem with it, fuck you too. That's just the truth of the matter. I'm getting tired of playing these fucking games with these goddamn special interest fucks or lobbyist groups or people that want to divide the sexes. I've said in past videos, I'm not a fan of dividing the sexes considering we need each other to fucking sustain the species. You bunch of dumbasses. Anyways, this was in reference to an article I posted on my Next Gen News and Views page as well as the Canadian Libertarian page, Facebook pages, with the headline, "This is not okay. Newfoundland newspaper uses front page to blast sexist trolls," right? So they're using a newspaper to stifle fucking free speech. How many levels of hypocrisy they got to rest on for that bullshit, right? But either way, I'm the type person and I understand why men or anti-feminists are who they are and why they're so against feminism today is because, feminism, when women were truly oppressed, you can understand why they wanted attention or focus attention on themselves. But anyone in the modern era, that looks at around, look, are women truly oppressed in Canada or the U.S.? Look around, and you know that don't fucking happen. It's complete bullshit. They're actually a lot of the ones that are in the positions of power, influence, or lobbyist groups that are affecting men predominantly. Men are the ones that are suffering the most in the modern era, not fucking women, not these fucking feminists, okay? But anyways, here was what I said under it, all right? And I want you to see the kind of reaction I got from someone that never, ever, ever, I pay attention. It's my own fucking page, so of course I pay attention. But what I added as a caption, my comment to this article is, fuck feminism. If you're all about equality, then stop pitting the sexes against each other. I support and promote individual rights regardless of gender, race, or sexual preference. Everything else is just a means to divide and conquer. So that's what I put. Should be pretty non-controversial for anyone with a fucking critical thinking mind or anyone that cares about real equality, right? But, and this is what I love when you put these things out there, these little feelers. That's how you find out. You put that bait on the hook and you'll find out who the fucking people that are really, anyways, let me go on here. Marina Nelson, Marina Nelson. This is her comment on my page. Newfoundland Paper is a private company. Oh, yeah, it's getting that sniff test, isn't it? Oh, it's a private company. Oh, just like the my God, that's all they know how to do. That's all they know is to regurgitate the bullshit they've been told. They can't think critically for themselves. But NL Paper is a private company and therefore have the right. Well, if it's a private company, first of all, Marina, if it's a private company, it has, not have, the right. Bad enough I already got to correct you on that aspect of it, but I'm going to do it anyways, just to point out another aspect where you're failing. Have the right to freedom of expression. You have the freedom not to read it. Property rights, remember? Get over it. Right? Did I? Wait, let me go back up to my comment and see where I said that they don't have a right to write this shit. Fuck feminism. If you're all about equality, then stop pitting the sexes against each other. I support and promote individual rights regardless of gender, race, or sexual preference. Everything else is just a means to divide and conquer. So, yeah. Where the fuck? But how many of these feminists fucking, or, you've seen this kind of bullshit before where they bring up something that I didn't say anything even closely along what you're trying to fucking paint. That picture you're trying to paint has nothing to do with what I said, but they just want to run with that and then they're going to go against something they made up. Well, Jesus Christ, if you're not going to actually talk it or reference the things I actually said, well, this is a complete waste of fucking time, you dumbasses. But they don't even recognize their own stupidity. Anyways, my comment after that was, could you kindly point out where I said otherwise, Marina? Like I said, you don't have to do anything to them. Just put the bait out there, because they're, like I said, they're going to jump at it regardless, because they don't think with the brain, right? It's an easy thing. Even fish, even schools of fish are smart enough that if you drop the bait in the water long enough, they'll be like, okay, maybe I shouldn't go. But, right? And then I had a subsequent comment right underneath that. How about you actually respond to what I stated in my comment? Then she did comment after this. Your opening line was, fuck feminism. An inflammatory statement. Well, how's that an inflammatory statement? Unless you self-identify as a feminist. The only way that could possibly be an inflammatory statement is if you're a feminist. So you're admitting you're a fucking feminist, which is someone that wants to divide the sexes, because I'm all about, if you read it, but see, she doesn't point out the rest of my comment. Well, let me finish reading her comment here. There is nothing more to say about that, really. If you don't want to pit the sexes against one another, then try not being inflammatory. You are as guilty as the NL paper, in my opinion. I understand your grievance, but it is not helpful using the method you have chosen. It's more alienating than anything. So once again, no, it's not, because I'm saying that stop. But like I said, there's human rights, individual rights. If you're in for human rights or individual rights, we're all humans and we're all individuals. So why fucking break it up into feminists or gay or men or children? Or it's called efficiency. And a lot of these feminists and a lot of these, let's face it, they're not about efficiency, okay? They don't understand efficiency, because they weren't the predominantly ones that had to do the hunting and gathering throughout all of history. So they don't understand efficiency. Where yet, come on, man. Shit. Really, though? Let's go on. I had another comment under that. So you were just going to skip over what else I said, are you? You cherry pick the first two words I used and completely ignore the rest of my comment. That just shows what your intention was here. And then she sigh. And libertarian men continue to wonder why there are so few of us libertarian/anarchists. Or few of us female libertarian/anarchists. Have a good day. Unfollowed. So that's all it took. And yet she's going to act like would I really give a fuck about this Marina? If that's what it takes. I mean, and actually, let me finish reading down here too. I find it odd that out of all the things I post and share every day speaking out against the corruption and rampant injustices happening in this country, you choose to pick or pipe up when the mere word feminism is used. Where are you the rest of the time? Are there no other issues you care about? So like I was trying to allude to is, I mean, think about it. If you follow my page on Facebook or my videos and the kind of stuff I espouse, I mean, the countless thousands and thousands and thousands of hours I put into this stuff. And it's like, I've never heard this Marina Nelson ever pipe up about anything. I mean, do you know how many things I share on my page that mostly get ignored by a lot of people, right? And I put a lot of work and effort into it. And Marina has, apparently she follows my page, right? She's commenting now. And she admits she was following before because she's unfollowed now. But she never piped out at any time to show any solidarity or, I'm with you on anything I ever posted. But as soon as the word fucking feminism, the one time or the very few times I ever even mentioned that word in any video or conversation or comment, well, like I said, the proof is always in the pudding. So, yeah, the bait is always out there, although it's not necessarily put out there for bait, but it's out there, and if you get stuck in that trap like Marina does, then yes, of course. All you've done for people like myself, you've just revealed yourself to be someone that I don't consider anyone that cares about liberty, like individual liberty. You're just another person that wants to pit one side over the other, one sex over the other, and use force or propaganda as a means to an end. And I don't care for you, Fox. And do you think I would care? I seen that, yeah, you actually did. I pay attention to the likes and stuff on my page. So, yeah, you unliked my page and you unfollowed me. Whatever. for every one that I've ever lost, look at my page. And I don't pay for it. I don't go to any of these sites like Rantic to look like that I have thousands of fucking followers or likes. That would be easy to be done. You could spend $50 and I could have into the, thousands or tens of thousands of likes on my page. That would make me look so popular. I could do that easily tomorrow. I won't do it because I don't care. To me, it's not about populism, okay? But for every one of you, people like Marina, that unfollows my page, I've watched 3 or 4, if not more, will replace you. And the ones that replace you are the people that I truly respect and admire. Because they're not people that they're not single issue fucks. They actually care about liberty as a whole. They actually care about the philosophy and principles of liberty. They're not just trying to pick or use one small aspect of something somebody says as a means to divide and conquer. So yeah, goodbye, Marina. I would like to say I wish you the best. In reality, people like you, I really shouldn't. I don't harbor a whole lot of ill feelings towards you because I don't fucking know you from a hole in the ground. But I hope maybe someday you'll come to realize that, I'm not your enemy. Matter of fact, if shit ever does truly hit the fan, I'm one of the few people that people like you would be looking for to be your protector, okay? But if you want to hate on me right now, go play that populist game. Go for it. See if any of those fucks see if any of the ones that you're showing solidarity with now, see where they'll be when the chips fall. See if they'll be there to protect you, right? I don't fucking think so. They might point you to a government agency, but they're not going to do anything themselves. But go ahead. Stick your tongue up their ass and see how well that works out for you. I'll finish off the rest of the comments so no one thinks that I've left anything or any stone unturned. And the next comment I had underneath that one was, we libertarian men want nothing to do with people like yourself. We prefer the kind of women who seek solidarity with their male counterparts. Women like my wife who don't look at men as their oppressors. Women who actually respect men and do not look to silence their voices. You have made very clear here that you are no friend of liberty. Bye-bye. And her last comment, I believe this is her last comment. You haven't got a clue what my beliefs are, and it's pretty clear you don't want to know anyway. End of convo. Bye. Well, no, you were the one that started jumping on the whole, I don't like what you said, so I'm leaving. So, put them out there. But anyways, my comment. How could I? You never choose to comment on anything that I post. Am I supposed to have ESP? Like I said, she never, how am I supposed to know where she stands when she never likes or comments or shares anything else? Just something that says feminist in the title, right? If you ever do come to realize you are attacking someone who actually cares a great deal about freedom and liberty for all, then let me know. I don't let things like this consume me, and I'm a very forgiving person. If not, that's your prerogative. Have a good day. And then I have a couple follow-up comments from another friend of mine, Horatio Machiavelli. Farewell, Felicia. You won't be missed. I'm with you, man. Fuck third wave feminism, fighting to make using air conditioning a hate crime. Those statists can F off. But either way, I don't even ever go that way. And anyone that pays attention to what I say, and I got nothing like, hey, freedom of speech, live and let live. Spew your stuff, do your thing. Whatever, right? And if I don't like what you got to say, I'll correct it. But don't ever try to suggest that I am the bad guy for pointing out that, feminism is fucking bullshit. In 2016, no. Stop divvying this up. Sexism, feminism, like this whole fucking patriarchy, matriarchy, or fucking, even with the races, like, Black Lives Matter. No, all lives matter. Can we stop divvying the fucking people up? Liberty is colorblind and genderblind. Liberty sees no divide along those lines. Liberty is for everybody. Accept and embrace that. Or take your place as the opponent to liberty and just own up to that fact. Own up to that. You are an opponent of liberty. You're not even close to being on my level as far as understanding and respecting other people's rights. and their ability to be who they want to be. It's Canadian Libertarian, and I love liberty.